All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the whole elect, the nation of Israel. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father, all right, which means he exists, all right, because he's everywhere. He exists. He was before the earth, him and his son, all right. And Yahweh Shai is who the world ignorant calls Jesus Christ, all right. And their names are Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. They're Hebrew. Jesus and God are Greek names, you know, and basically this sit down is going to be about Issachar. I'm in the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse Salaki, the sun is out, verse 14. And I had a dispute with a brother, or I think he's a brother or an agent, but basically he posted a comment on an older video that I had made months ago. And in all my videos, when most of my videos, I break down, basically I tell you who the tribes are. The elect of Israel, or Israel, is your so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanic, and Seminole Indians. All right. Well, the dispute was that the so-called Mexicans, which the word Mexican is actually Hebrew as well, that he was saying basically the Mexicans are not the Issacharites, they're not Hebrew Israelites, which that's a damn lie, because this verse, it fits them. Genesis 49 and 14, that's who they are. And I'm gonna read it and go down into it. And I'm not gonna sit here and I go into it for the elect, not saying like that, but it's so much happening with this week, this last month, with it being 2018. We don't have time for ignorant motherfuckers. And that's what he was doing. That's he was being ignorant about it. If he was being brotherly about it, then I would have took it a different way. But on his comment or comments, it was like hatred toward Issachar, toward the Mexicans, so called. And that's not cool. you know. But we know why that's happening is due to the curses. Uh, and also is in our history. When we used to go to war, the Southern Kingdom used to go to war with the Northern Kingdom. You know, and they had that split between Jeroboam and Rehoboam. You know, but he was saying the blacks in Mexico, the so-called blacks in Mexico, were being oppressed by Issachar. You know, and really, I wouldn't say that they're being oppressed. It's just the curses. Judah, you so-called Negroes in America, are the head tribe. The Lord Yahushua came out of our tribe, so we're supposed to hold ourselves to a certain standard, and basically, it's like we're the heads of our people, but we're not doing it. Like the head tribe went off as well, so it's like we get it the hardest. You know what I'm saying? Like even in other countries that we're scattered in, the Negroes are looked down most, but also the Mexicans, you Puerto Ricans, you South Americans, uh, you Haitians, of course, the Haitians and Jamaicans, they are part of the Southern Kingdom as well. Benjamin is the Jamaicans, and then the Haitians are the Levites. But of course, we get it the most, because we're the head tribe. Not saying we're better than other tribes, which we're not, but we're the leaders of our people. But basically, okay, I'm gonna go into it, and it says, let's see. All right, Issachar, Genesis 49:14. Issachar in the Hebrew is Yashakar, which means he is hired. All right, and I'm going to break that down. Issachar is a strong ass cast down between two burdens, and he saw that rest was good in the land, that it was pleasant, and bowed his shoulder to bear, and became a servant unto tribute. All right. he became a servant unto tribute, Issachar. All right, Issachar, their symbol is the donkey. And if you know about animals, a donkey is a real strong animal. He'll keep working. He'll keep going, you know. And it says it's a strong edge catching down between two burdens. Two burdens is two land mass, if I'm saying it right, Slovakia. But you get it. All right. The tribe of Issachar will be placed between two lands. All right. First off, we know the symbol. We know that Mexicans do work hard. They work hard as hell. Not saying the other tribes don't work hard, but you know what I mean. In America, who do they always have building these houses, hotels, whatever they need built? Of course, they go to the Negro man, so-called, but who do they want? They want the so-called Mexicans, all right? They're symbolic for the donkey, because how they work, all right? Two burdens. The word burdens, it goes in between two land masses. I mean, it represents two land masses. So we know that's Mexico, all right? And he saw that rest was good, and the land it was pleasant, and bowed his shoulder to bear and became a servant unto tribute. Now, Issachar will work. He'll work for cheap. He'll bow his shoulder. I don't care. I just want a job. You know, and that's how he became a servant unto tribute. You know, and then also too, when the Spaniards were taking down the Northern Kingdom, like Issachar, they had basically it's like they didn't want to be under slavery unless they were getting paid. So they bowed their shoulder to bear and became a servant unto tribute. And it's the same today. With them wanted to come to not Mexico, with them wanted to come to the U.S. How in the hell is Issachar oppressing Judah? Issachar is not whipping Judah in the backs. On their back. They're not giving them GMO food to eat. They're not taking taxes out of their pay and so forth. They're going through the same shit as us. They're going through the curses just like us. How is that possible when Issachar is fighting to get across the fucking border to come to a land that they used to call home? Because LA, the West Coast, Texas, that was Issachar land. And it was Gad and Reuben land too, the North American Seminole Indians. So what the fuck you talking about? You know? And damn. But yeah, that's it. And this is for the elect anyway. The elect ain't gonna have a problem about the who the tribes are. Unless it says something about some crackers being Israel. I mean, you are gonna have Israel, amongst the heathen. You're gonna have Israelite foreigners that's gonna look white, so-called white. But the Lord ain't going by the damn skin tone. He's going by the spirit. We go by the spirit. All right. Now, how Issachar got his name was damn, I forgot. It was with our forefather Jacob, and it was with one of the sisters. Something about some mandrakes. Mandrakes are a Mediterranean. It's a Mediterranean plant. Looks like actual man, like the body of a man. And I'm gonna look for it because I do wanna hit that point. Let's see. I think I went too far. Yeah, I went too far. So lucky. Just bear with me, because I do want to get this. Okay. Just bear with me. Genesis. What is Genesis? Genesis. By Leah and. Oh man, it's on the tip of my tongue. If I could just. Jacob. Nah, that's okay. Hold on. Went too far. 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 Salaki. man, it's at the tip of my tongue. I'm gonna find it because I really do want to read that because I was going into it last night. I think I'm just reading too fast, just skipping over it. But yeah, basically, oh man, it was one of the sisters between Leah and was it Leah and Rachel? Not Rachel, Slakia. Yeah, it was between sisters. Oh, let's see. Okay, I think I'm finding it. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it was Leah and Rachel between them. And one of the sisters wanted some man. Here they go. Okay, good. Genesis. I knew it was chapter 30 something. Genesis 30. It was Genesis 30 and let's see. Genesis 30 and 14. It says, and Reuben's the firstborn uh of Jacob. All right, and Reuben oh man, it just left my head. Reuben Salaki. Damn. I was gonna say something else about Reuben. Reuben's the firstborn, and oh man, Salaki. It'll come to me again. All right, and Reuben went in the days of wheat harvest and found mandrakes in the field, and brought them unto his mother Leah. Okay, so Reuben, mother was Leah. All right. Then Rachel said to Leah, "Give me, I pray thee, of thy son's mandrakes." All right, and mandrakes also are like it's like a when I looked it up, it said it was like a anesthesia, you know. But today Esau will call it a what's it called, a drug, or what's the other word they call? Ah, shit, Salakia. But I forgot what they call it. Of course, a drug they say that, but it's a narcotic. That's what it is. Salakia, the sun is out, and it's making it hard for me to focus in. Okay, all right. And she said unto her, "Is it a small matter that thou hast taken my husband? And wouldest thou take away my son's mandrakes also?" Because Rachel is the first. She was the first daughter, and back then, for the laws of Syria, you know, because Laban, Jacob had went to the Syrians because basically they didn't have no line, they didn't have no connection, like they weren't bloodline, you know, because he went to his mother's uncle's daughter, you know, and that's lawful. You know, if he would have went to his father's, you know, like no, that's your father's lineage. That's who you are. That's your actual family, considered family, bloodline family, and it's not incest. Long story short, all right. And so anyway, Rachel and Jacob, they're supposed to be, you know, Jacob fell in love with Leah, okay, the younger sister. So Laban basically had told Jacob, "No, you gotta deal with my firstborn daughter, which is Rachel." You know, so that's why Rachel uh said that, and plus Rachel, it was hard for her to have children as well, and Rachel ended up having Benjamin, all right, and she passed, all right, and okay, it's like it, verse 15, uh, and Rachel said, hold on, it's like I read it back over, and she said unto her, "Is it a small matter that thou hast taken my husband? And wouldst thou take away my son's mandrakes also?" And Rachel said, "Therefore he shall lie with thee tonight for thy son's mandrakes." So right there, you know, it says right there they're gonna have sex. All right. And Jacob came out of the field in the evening, and Leah went out to meet him and said, "Thou must come in unto me, have sex with me." That's what she's saying. For surely I have hired thee with my son's mandrakes. And he lay with her that night, So they had sex. She had sex for the mandrakes, all right? And that was still his wife. And Salakia, it's his son. Damn. Salakia, okay. And the Most High hearkened unto Leah, and she conceived and bare Jacob the fifth son. And Leah said, the Most High had given me my hire, because I have given my maiden to my husband, and she shall call his name Issachar. So it was symbolic. Even in today, Issachar, he is hired. You know, he'll work for cheap. To feed his family. He get it in. They do, man. All right. And that's all I'm gonna get on that. Basically I hit the point, man. And two, you have to do more research. So like, yeah, you have to do more research before you post comments, and it's certain ways you talk to people. Yeah, certain ways, you talk to people, how you ask questions, because I took it offensive. And if you didn't meet it that way, Salakia. But uh, we're used to scoffers coming on their videos, mad because they don't have the truth. They hate the Most High, his son, you know. And I called you a two-third because you were doing what a two-third would do. Two-thirds are in the book of Zechariah that's going to be destroyed here in Babylon, America, and in other parts of the world. All right, because here at Great Millstone, Brothers in Arms, other camps that are associated with Great Millstone that teach the actual truth about what's to come, what's happening right now. We don't play that. It's no enmity, there's no envy, no vexation of the spirit, or any of that between us brothers. You know, it's nothing like that. All right. Even when I'm at work, I work with nothing but I'm a supervisor. I work with nothing but Issachar, Zebulon, the Northern Kingdom. All right, and it's love there. I showed them that. You know, because we're coming into our kingdom. Yahweh Shai, he's the one that's gonna put the tribes right back together through Yahweh. He's subject to do that. But and then he has his people, his men that are preaching his word in order for that to happen. So prophecy is coming to live right there in your face. Not just so-called black people like Israelites, Hebrew Israelites, you know. And we're not black. We're different shades of brown. All right. So and you have Israelite foreigners. You're gonna have uh Arab Israelite foreigners, Chinese, um, Japanese, you know. Damn. But that's it. I'm gonna say all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, that belongs to the Apostle Elders of Great Millstone, and brothers that teach under the branch of Great Millstone, the actual full truth, not just parts. You know, America's about to be destroyed. This World War III is heating up. All right. Shalom, keep the faith. Don't take the microchip. The Lord will feed his men, women, and children. All right, his men first. You Israelite women that watch the videos, give her the Israelite man, actual Israelite man, not just any Israelite man, because they all don't have the truth. Yeah, it's good to know that you're Israel, but everybody's not Israel. They don't follow the ways of Israel, of the scriptures. They twist and mingle them, adding their own words. That's not how it goes. Yeah, you might go off on one subject, not real bad. Say I mean I don't know, because I do the best and pray that I don't. And so far as what I see or what my brothers see that watch my videos, I'm hitting it right on the head. Then when I look at the brothers of Great Millstone, DTA, the brothers up there in New Jersey, you know, I'm hitting it on the head right with them, and that's what you want. If I mess up, Salakia, and you pray for forgiveness, Shalom.